Hello and welcome to another video. If you're new around here, my name is the Diamond Bullet, and today we're reviewing some things. My friend Smile, or Snowy, as you will probably know him, has given me some of his unreleased tracks. Now he has released tracks. Let me just show you. Discord, there it is. So he has some released tracks, as you can see, and he has 3 upon Spotify, some upon Feature FM, but a lot on 3 on Spotify, and we're not reacting to them. You see, I have also worked on a song with him, his first. We didn't really know what we were doing. It's up on the Vortex, the Vortex Studios YouTube channel, which will be linked down below. As you can see here, I don't know what to feel official lyric video. It's up on SoundCloud, not on Spotify, but as you can see, he's given me these 4, and he's given me these 3. He's been very specific and told me not to listen to any of them until I'm recording. So I have no clue what these are. He did tell me that the Diamond Bullet.wav one was for after my explanation video about my my emotional state, what have you, because as a lot of you probably know by now, one of the reasons I wasn't recording even on my phone was because my mental state was fucked because of the situation I was in. There was no money issue, it was other issues. We're not going to get into that ever, so no asking. I will never really go into my personal stuff on videos, mostly because I don't see a point. Anyway, so the first one I guess we're going to start with is Heart. See if we can listen to it. Now, just gonna say this now. I'm gonna be quiet during listening because, like I said, I haven't listened to these before, and I'm trying to analyze the lyrics, analyze the beat, analyze it all, see how it goes, and uh, not sure. Starts off, he does have some vocals in the background. Um, they are very out volumed by the beat. It's an alright beat. He has timed it together nicely. Um, the it sounds like it's another one of his songs that's about emotions and stuff like that, and emotions getting the better of him because the lyrics involved cutting himself, sitting in the corner of a room with a knife, that kind of thing. One thing I did wish I asked him to do was provide me with the lyrics for these songs so that I can review them better. Um, I'm just going to text him now, actually. Sure. Um, but I have just found out that Smile engineers, he produces this all by himself. He also writes them himself. I know that as well. Um, but that song definitely felt like it's based off of emotion problems because I know he does suffer from some himself, and a lot of people do, and it seems like a somewhat normal thing for this day and age. Um, but yeah, that definitely sounds like kind of sounds on the similar lines of the B Mike Baby Don't Cut song I did a cover of. Oh yeah, a cover of ages ago, and I did that cover so long ago now. I don't know the lyrics now to that song. Um, but it's about cutting yourself because the emotions getting the best of you. That kind of thing. Uh, I've never resorted to fully doing that, by the way. Just putting that out there. Um, but yeah, that it's interesting. It's not bad. It's not the best. It's interesting. Um, the beat might need to be a tad bit like quieter. I think the backing track because it really like overpowers the vocals. He seems to have a problem with that quite a lot. I've noticed as well. Um, but yeah, definitely with that one, the vocals are overpowered. Um, and it's very noticeable. Some of the lyrics you can't hear, but I do feel like it's about self harm. It's not the first song he's done about self harm, mind you, but it's definitely something that is a serious issue, something I've obviously covered in the past myself. Um, but yeah, that's definitely an interesting beat um, and an interesting song, um, to say the least. If I had the lyrics, that'd be better. Um, I could go through the lyrics. Um, just sending him messages. he's probably not going to respond. He knows I'm recording. But yeah, like I said, it's interesting. Interesting song about obviously self-harm and stuff like that. I feel like Sticks and Stones might be something similar. But yeah, so it's interesting. I'm gonna say that a lot, but I am gonna move on. I am just delaying just to see if he messages me. So we're moving on to the I need a title, please. I'm guessing this one is just yet to be titled. Let's see. This one's also an MP3, look.
Voice.
About us, but lately I've been having doubts. You got me thinking about us, what we could have been. Lately you didn't really care, give a fuck about us. How could you say that? I thought you cared, but you stabbed me in the back just like everyone else. I thought you were different, turns out you're just like everyone else. I was really hoping that you wouldn't be the same. What a shame, stab me in the heart, but I will survive. Oh, I'm savage, I will thrive. I won't count to 5 and I won't give up. You got me thinking about us, what we could have been. Lately you didn't really care, give a fuck about us. How could you say that? I thought you cared, but you stabbed me in the back just like everyone else. I thought you were different, turns out you're just like everyone else. I was really hoping that you wouldn't be the same. What a shame, stab me in the heart, but I will survive. Oh, I'm savage, I will thrive. I won't count to 5 and why did you go? You walked away like the rest. How could you do me like that? I thought you cared about me, burn me down. There's no peace that remains on me, not even my own.
Once again, very, very, very interesting. Now, that one sounds to me like the song's based on a one-sided relationship where the significant other has just stopped caring about their relationship and has started maybe trying to move on from it. That tugged at my emotions quite a bit, surprisingly, because obviously I've been through a lot of that in the past. Yeah, it's definitely a good song. You can hear the lyrics, and it's yeah, it sounds like a relationship where one person's just trying to make the relationship work, and the other one isn't, and that is a really touchy subject. I'd say. But yeah, it goes together. The beat goes well, the lyrics go well. The beat could be a little bit quieter, I think, maybe. And yeah, the end of the chorus as well, um, where the music kind of just like drops off and the vocals keep going. That doesn't sound right, but I'd say that should be called Us. Um, I'm gonna text him that now. Uh, because yeah, it sounds like he's trying to fix a relationship. And good song, good song. I wouldn't release Heart if I was him. I would definitely release that one under the name of Us. That's a really good song. Like I said, none of these have been released yet. I got early access because I'm special and because I tried recording this video twice already with the released songs. And apparently, even he's had issues uploading videos about his released songs. So he's advised me to stay away from those. But I would definitely call that one Us. Um, Definitely. If you couldn't tell, he's Australian as well. So next one is called Sticks and Stones. Could be similar. Just gonna pause it there. I love guitar backing tracks. It sounds so like Johnny Cash, so nice old school, especially the type of guitar, an acoustic, old style guitar. I love that as a backing track. If he manages to ruin this backing track like he's done before with a guitar backing track, I'm gonna punch him. Um, I will punch him. Um, but if he manages to ruin it, I doubt he will. We'll see. I just love a guitar, man.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'll try to fight. Sticks and stones may break my.
He did ruin it.
I should have known that you'd come after me. What did I ever do to you? Guess you're just another one like them. Punch me down, my dad. I'm just scared, I'm just not prepared to fight. Try. What did I ever do to you? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'll try to fight. I won't run away this time. Come out with a bleeding eye. Try and fire while you're beating me down. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'll try to fight. I won't run away this time. Come out with a bleeding eye. Try and fire while you're beating me down. Bleeding eye. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'll try and fight this time. Oh, oh. Father's not proud of me. So teach me how to fight that. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'll try to fight. I won't run away this time. Come out with a bleeding eye. Try and fire while you're beating me down. Sticks and stones. Get back up. Punch you in the face with a broken hand. Kick you in the shin with a bleeding me down. Fight's now over, but before this year I've been so happy lately. Before you punch me with stones. Now I hope that this is over before you break my sticks and stones again. Sticks and stones. May break my bones, but I'll
The drum did not help. It didn't sound too bad with the drum, to be honest. He could have used a worse drum set, but that drum did not help. There were two parts where he says sticks and stones, and for some reason it's like blasted, like really loud. I've not touched this in any way, shape, or form, but that sounds like getting out of an abusive relationship and them not letting you go, kind of thing, constantly beating you down, not letting you leave, that kind of thing. That's the vibe I'm getting from that particular song. He's probably watching this video, so would love for him to tell me if I'm right about any of this. I do love a good guitar backing track. That's why I like Johnny Cash's music so much, and I would love to get instruments myself, guitars, pianos, drums. If I was to get drums, I'd get the electrical drums though. So because of places I live, but the guitar is definitely something I'm looking into wanting, and a keyboard piano for producing better music as well. Overall, not bad. Not as good as I'm just gonna call it Us. Not as good as Us. Heart, I think, is slightly better than Sticks and Stones. So it's the worst out of those three. I've definitely heard a lot worse songs myself. And to say that he makes it himself, all one man, it's okay. It's not released. I can't hate him too much for it. It's also the smallest file size, but overall, that song is I get the vibe of an abusive relationship that you can't get out of. Moving on, then, this one is made for me. He told me it's made for me where when I was in a bad place with my emotions, in my mindset, and when I quit YouTube. So we'll see if he manages to butcher this. We'll see. I just noticed we can also see when he added them.
diamonds, oh diamonds, I hope you're doing alright. Okay. Said you had problems going alright now. Take your time, don't fall over it. I know how hard it is going through something that you have no control over. Helping others when you had nothing at all for yourself. It's gonna be your downfall.
Sounded like he started crying then, that was funny.
When the lightning strikes to the ground, you would find that you're lonely, but you will fight the pain. Always you won't give in. Diamonds, oh diamonds, I hope you're doing alright. Okay. Say you had problems going alright now. Take your time, don't fall over it. I know helping others when you had nothing at all for yourself. It's gonna be your downfall. It's gonna be your downfall. When the lightning strikes to the ground, you would find that you're lonely. But you will fight the pain. Always you won't give in. Let me know when you're back and healthy. Mental health is more important than hanging out with friends and talking. Silence yourself just so you can think and drink the pain away.
Did that say drink the pain away?
No, it might seem tough, but I know you will get through this.
Okay. I did enjoy that, and I would like to thank him personally for that. I loved the beat and the lyrics. Some of them made me laugh. But Snowy is one of my longest friends online. I think we may have met in 2017-ish or 2016. I don't know when I met him. It's one of those two. We met through Cody, and the what he's saying in that song is, all I've done pretty much is help others and not care about my own state, my own mental health, or anything like that, because that's what I've done for the past God knows how long. That's all I've done is help others. I was concerning myself with pleasing others and not pleasing myself, such as my YouTube content, which I've mentioned before, and all that stuff. Everything I do, or everything I have done previously, has been done for someone else, and obviously that does catch up to you, and it is something I'm still doing. Unfortunately, I am still helping a ton of people with issues online, and I'm still fine with doing that. I'm still fine helping people. But what Snowy's saying in that song is, I've never had someone to turn around and express my feelings to, because I haven't. No one has gotten close to me enough for me to talk to them about this stuff or anything like that. And it is something that will affect you. I am working on that, obviously, because once I've heard the amount of stories I've heard, it will eventually get to you. And that's one of the reasons I did stop making content. All I've done while I've been an online presence ever, even before I was uploading videos, I was helping people. Before, while I was still in primary school, I was helping people. That's something I've always enjoyed doing. And the older you get, the more sophisticated and the more complex situations become, and the more complex the help you have to give. And yeah, I do appreciate that. He was the only person to contact me actually about that video. So I would like to thank him for that again. He was the only person to contact me. He did watch the video late, mind you, but he is the only person that's contacted me directly and said, look, I fully understand, just take your time, chill out, you know. And I do appreciate Snowy for that. Snowy has done more for me than I give him credit for. Because obviously I don't just hang around with Snowy, I hang out with like Nick and multiple people. And Snowy and I can joke about so much more than say Nick and myself, because the stuff Nick and I do together and the stuff Snowy and I do together, the stuff Snowy and I do together, for example, is for jokes. We have fun, we have a laugh. Nick and myself, we're more serious because obviously Nick and I are in Malibu Sunset roleplay, and most of our stuff together is done in that. And obviously, I've got the group with that. Snowy, myself, and some of Snowy's friends. We play Phasmophobia. We play stuff just for the fun of it. We have fun, and that is something good to have. Fun every now and then. If you are helping someone, um, don't overwork yourself. That's what he's saying in this video. And Snowy was one of the first people in my really, really, really old 5M server that I used to live stream, and he was the one that spoke to me about shutting down that server because of the way people were using the no clip and the GPS on the GPS system where you can locate someone. That is something I still remember to this day, and that was 2018. So Snowy has been around for a while, and he's been a real help as someone to just chill out with. We don't talk about personal shit really. We take the piss out of each other. We have fun. That's the main thing, and I do appreciate Snowy for that. I do appreciate Snowy for that song, and I would be completely okay with him releasing it. I did enjoy listening to the song. It did pull at my emotions again. He seems to be good at doing that with some of his songs, but even he doesn't know the full extent of everything I've gone through. The main reason I stopped recording, nobody knows the full details at all. Only myself and any of the parties involved in my situation know about it, because even though, like I said, Snowy and I, we play around, we have fun. Nick and I, we have fun, but it's more serious. I've never had someone I've never had someone that's been there to just unload all my issues on. I'm not saying I want someone to just be there so I can just talk to them about all the shit I go through. Because when Snowy and I talk with Josie, with other people, we're having fun. And like I said, and like I will continue to say, having fun is important. Enjoying what you're doing is important. Helping other people is less important. But your mental health and your physical health is the most important. And I will say that all the time. I say that to everyone, no matter the situation. And it is a touchy subject for most, going through situations where they've thought about just ending everything. I have thought about ending everything. Never have I done it. The only personal thing I've spoken about was my brother, and the reason I spoke about that was because everything he'd done for me. Um, I don't think anyone can possibly understand everything my brother did for me. He was one of the main reasons I didn't back in the past, and he got me to the place I am today. If I wouldn't be here, in my opinion, without him, because I'm someone who's determined to keep going, and the main reason I still need to keep a promise with him, even though some of you may say, oh, this and that, he's not gonna know. I want to do it out of the kindness and the fact that I did make him a promise, and I do appreciate those that do help me. And it is a really emotional subject talking about not my brother as such, but just all of my situations that just end up piling and piling on top of themselves. And the reason you hear me laughing is I'm currently texting someone. I've made a friend, and they're talking about sleeping or watching TikTok for way too long. And there's me. I haven't slept either, and it's 7 a.m. But yeah, like I'm saying, mental health, physical health, the most important things. Then there's, having fun, chatting with other people, that kind of stuff is also important. And helping other people, even though a lot of people do it, it's not something that's required, it's not something that's as important. And I do appreciate Snowy for that song. I do, and I would love him to release it properly. He's told me he was going to, but decided not to, and I'm not sure if that's because I wasn't out of my hole, my issues, or if he felt like it wasn't going to be the best political move for him. But out of these four, the two I would recommend he release the most are Us and The Diamond Bullet, the song about me, because it's about me mostly, and I'd use that one to raise awareness for issues and mental health. I am going to look into trying to get some form of partnership with mental health groups for my channel, as I will really support people who will help people with those kinds of issues. Moving on then, we've got 3 more songs to go through. We've got Health, Satisfied, and Dark Times. Now, these are unreleased from an album. These ones are singles. So I'm not sure what to expect from these either. I'm not sure if these are going to be happy, sad, I need a drink, that kind of thing. So, Health. Let's give it a listen. That's a nice sounding guitar, man. And no, I don't think he's playing these guitars himself.
Still thinking, come back in 23. I will not die this time. I'll stare it down. I lied to myself in the mirror. What a disgrace. I just wanna feel fine again. Waving to myself in the mirror, saying that everything will turn out okay. I know it won't, but it's better to lie to myself just to be fine. I know I'm cold, but I try just to stay alive. I will survive. My mental health will be my death.
Once again, a mental health song, that one. That one sounds like someone committing suicide or attempting to, but not succeeding, and seeing that as like an extra life, if you will, and saying that they're coming back. And he's gone through the years there. I heard as well, and he says coming back in 23. It's an alright song. Um, Once again, the vocals are a bit too quiet compared to the backing track, but that, like I said, is an issue throughout all of his songs. I think, not a bad song. Not sure why he didn't release that one. Very similar to mine, how he said that me being so helpful is going to be my downfall. This one, he's saying his mental health is not going to be his downfall, or his mental health was going to be his downfall, or both. I think he used, but he it feels like he's being positive, looking forward, seeing his suicide attempts as a new life, another chance, and he's not going to waste it again. I'm not sure if any of these are true stories. If they are, Snowy, contact me. But yeah, it's an alright song. We have been recording for 42 minutes. Satisfied. Another guitar. He loves his guitars, he does. I hope. Hope it stays as a guitar. Not staying as a guitar.
Keep it up, Gavin.
There's that thing again. He's used that "What's Up, Gavin" in another song as well.
When I try so hard, I fall down. Who the fuck am I to you? I try so hard just to impress you, but you're never satisfied. Applying the bandage to my wounds that you cause mentally inside. I feel so cold. Trying to forget about you, my broken heart, my broken soul. I'm going insane. I'm not brave to fight these demons. Get me out of here. Somebody out there. I try. S.O. But you're never satisfied. Always classified what I think of you, babe. Why do I try when you shut me down? Try, but I die in the end. Everyone knows how that goes. I will never be on top. I will never be your number one.
It wasn't too bad. Once again, it's sounds like an emotional battle, a relationship that's ended, but he can't forget. Like he really loved someone that's ended. Once again, totally feel that song. It's something that's happened to me previously in the past, and it is an issue. It's a growing issue, and yeah, the beat was okay. The random "What's up, Gavin" kid noise wherever he got that, I wouldn't have used that in the middle of the song. It changes the feel of the song, because it's obviously supposed to be like really emotional. But yeah, so that's an alright song as well. I can probably see why that one wasn't released. And the final one then is "Dark Times." Let's give it a listen. Another acoustic sounding guitar.
I will be your dark night, moving in your dark times. I will make you safe, you will never know pain. I will never break your heart, I will love you till the end. Even if you don't know, I feel so low without you. When I see you, I get so shy. I don't wanna lie to your face, but I love you, and I'll never get that out my brain, my brain. You'll be my forever. Don't turn that into a never, 'cause you know how I feel about you. When I look into your eyes, you don't seem that bright. What are you hiding from me? Tell me the truth. I'll be your dark night. I don't care if I die in battle, I'll save you. And I don't know why. Getting high just to numb the pain. Try to save you from your demons. I'll take them from you and let them enter my mind to tear me down slowly. How could this happen to you? But don't worry, 'cause I'll save you now. I'll be your dark night, moving in your dark times. I will make you safe, you will never know pain.
Another decent song. What that one sounds like is being there emotionally for someone in their darkest times, being someone they could reach out to and talk to. Kind of what I am, to be honest, to a lot of people, but that's what that sounds like. I do like, obviously, the use of guitars and the backing tracks. Would be better if it was a fully just guitar-based backing track. That's something that more musicians should do more. Just straight guitar backing track would sound amazing with a song like that. And yeah, so overall, those ones aren't bad either. So release them all apart from Heart. Heart wasn't very good. I didn't enjoy Heart. Wasn't the worst song, like I said. Wasn't the best. But if he was looking for my blessing to release a song about me, then he's got it. Honestly, man, you do you, and I appreciate everything you do. And if you want to talk to someone about your issues, because clearly you're going through something, let me know. Well, unless he's based on the past, because I have helped him through some issues as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this video. Links to his shit might be in the description somewhere. A Vortex Studios link might be there somewhere too. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how nice I'm feeling. But yeah, thank you for coming out, joining me, and watching this video and going through these songs. Let me know in the description what you think to my opinion on these songs. Was I too harsh? Was I okay? Was I too lenient? Let me know which song's your favourite. My favourite would have to be this one, which I would call Us. But I do love the song about me. All of them do attack you emotionally. They all attacked me emotionally. So, yeah. Like I said, that's going to do it for this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!